Gravie porn. How bad this is. Are we pausing a lot? Are we hesitant? Okay, now you turn on. I don't know. He was on top of the TV, and then he just decided to come down here. I'm sorry. Okay, welcome, friends. It is your old pal Gravie 314 at you with boots, and you can't see him because there's a big butt in the way. But this furry thing is Yip Yip. See, he's here too. In school today, I was falling asleep in class, which is terrible because I sit in the front row. But I was I was doing like this because I was so tired. And then finally, at one point, I was like this. Oh God, I fell backwards. I'm like, the hell just happened? Oh, and then I had lab class, and my partner, which we didn't really have partners today, but that my computer science, he just loves to fight. He just loves to fight for no apparent reason. So last week we did part 1, and this week it says we're doing part 2. There's 3 parts to the project. 3 parts. Just so you know, we're doing titrations of acids and bases. So last week we created the base and the acid of the known concentrations. This week we took those and we, I guess, figured out the normalcy of the base. And then part 3, you take the normality of the base and, you knowing an unknown acid, you figure out what the normalcy or the equivalency of the acid is. Now these words, I don't know what they mean, and that's why I get lost. Normalcy, equivalency, I don't know. At one point it says equivalent dot mass. And I'm like, is that a class? Because in my world, if you put a name dot something, that's a class, and it's either a class with a variable, a class with a function. It's a class. What are they trying to tell me? Why are they using my symbols in an unknown way? Equivalent dot mass. Idiot. So I was doing all the notes, and my friend says he doesn't want the charts. I said, well, he said that between classes. He didn't say that during class. So I never heard it. So I'm doing the charts. You do you. I want to punch him dead in his face. You do you. Motherfucker, this is me doing you, okay? Bam, 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 bam. Motherfucker, you do you. I said, shut up. Well, just you do you. I'm like, is that a new kid thing? Is that like YOLO? Motherfucking bitch. But so I did it, and he's like, "You're doing part 3?" I said, "Yeah, I'm doing part 3." It only says part 2. I said, "I don't care." Well, you do you. Well, we did part 3. He was wrong. And did I turn to him and look at him? Did I even did I say, "Oh, you motherfucker! You told me not to do part 3, and it says and he's doing part 3. You were wrong." Did I say that? No. Did I say part 3? No. Did I even look at him? I may have tensed a bit when our teacher started going through part 3. I may have tensed, but he would only have known it if he was staring at me. Because I'm like, oh, That mother. Oh, I was right. I was right. But I was waiting for him. If he said anything, I was going to say, listen, I'm right a lot of times. I don't have to tell people when I'm right and when I'm wrong. The hell am I watching? There's nothing on TV. I'm watching a Ben Affleck movie called, I don't even know what it's called. Will you stop hitting me? Where's the box? I lost it. Did I lose? How did I lose the box? I feel like, how the hell can a retard like me, who doesn't go anywhere or do anything, lose a flipping box? What, you're looking for it? No, you're not. No, you ain't. I don't know where it is. Some Ben Affleck movie with Bai Ling. That girl's crazy looking. This girl's just crazy. Dang. Crazy looking. All right. What else we got? I just gotta tell you this. No one's gonna watch this or listen to this. Okay, there's this movement called well, hashtag move the needle, and then hashtag. I don't think I talked about this yet. I talk a lot in my head, and I don't know what's real and what's not. But like hashtag I love comics, and I love, and so there's hashtag I love comics, and there's hashtag move the needle. Hashtag I love comics is supposed to be from the comic industry or the comic pros, and hashtag move the needle is kind of for the fans. So I love comics is where you go through your comic collection and show the comic books you love. Move the needle is when you go out to a comic store, buy comics, and show people what you just bought. The way I can try to explain it is like, imagine if I had a policy, I never buy new cars, ever. I only like buying used cars and trying to keep them up and just having fun with used cars. And then I sell used cars. And then my friends say, hey, that looks pretty cool. I say, yeah, you should do the same thing. You should only buy used cars, fix them up, and then just ride them and just have fun. Just used cars, though. No new cars. You can't do new cars. You can't get a new car and then try to sell it into my used market. No, only used cars. And then people, and then I'm like pushing this. And I'm saying, and you know what? This is great for the car manufacturers. People go, that doesn't make any sense. No, it is because it's cars. No, it doesn't make any sense because you're doing used cars. Used cars don't help the car manufacturers. New cars help car manufacturers. Oh, shut up, you. You're just a racist bigot. And so then the argument's over. But that's what, to me, I love comics is. It's a used market. It's not the new market. And if we want to help the comic industry, if we want to help comic book stores, we gotta push new. But then again, I'm also for Walmart selling comics because Walmart's only going to sell a tiny, tiny sliver of comics. They're only going to sell what, Batman and Superman and maybe Flash. That's about it. I don't even know any Marvel. I didn't see any. Oh my god! Sorry, been like a beat the fuck up. So because Walmart can only sell a certain sliver, kids are going to go in there and go, I like that, and they're going to go get it, and then they're going to say, Mom, I want more. Well, Walmart only has these. They don't have the whole selection of a comic book store. All of a sudden, Mommy goes, hey, look, there's a comic book store right down the street. Why don't we go down there and check them out? And all of a sudden, Walmart was a gateway drug to the comic book store. And that's why I'm for Walmart selling comic books. Because it's a gateway drug. Do it, Walmart. Do it. I don't really know how the beginning of this song goes. Oh, wait, I think I do. Wait. I think I know how it goes. My capo is not working right. I didn't say that out loud, did I? Before? I think it's breaking. It's breaking. I really need a new capo. Oh, I don't need it for this, I don't think. I stay out too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. people say. I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. That's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep losing. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind, saying it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. And the hater's gonna hate, 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 hate. And I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. The breaker's gonna break, 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 break. And the faker's gonna fake, 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 fake. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Or we do something different, have different songs on. And this nail's getting too long, I guess. Um, this morning I was going through, I have a box, a metal box that I keep my pencils and pens in. And I was going through it and I pulled out, I have a container with graphites in it. It's not really lead, but everyone calls them lead. But they had the graphite pieces, and I'm looking at it and it's empty. I never used all of them. And I look, they're in the box. Some of them are broken. So thankfully I have these two long nails, this nail and this nail. So I was able to pick them up and put them back in. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do. So the day is gonna do, 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 do. Oh, and he doesn't look pissed off. He just is always pissed off. I haven't gone through any of my more comics because I haven't gotten anything new. Because I'm trying to wait for more backer boards before I go all out and start pushing everything together. Plus, I need another box. I think I would need to go with another box. Ooh, I'm just. I need more comics. I need more good comics. You ask me, are there any good horror comics? That's what I was kind of really into, horror comics. I didn't see any. I mean, like there's this one company, what's it called? Black something? What's that comic book place called? Let's see. New comic releases. They have weeks? No, I don't want to know now. Now. I think comics come out on Wednesdays for some reason. I think as a kid, that's when we would stop by the comic book store every week. We would, because we were poor. We couldn't drive. What we would do is back home, my whole town is like on hills. We're at the bottom of the Catskills. So the Catskills are mountains, and then they peter off into hills, and we just lived on these really, really steep hills. And so we would go to school, and which was on Burdett Street, and that's kind of like on the top. And then we would just go down, go through RPI, and it would just go all downhill, downhill, until you got to downtown. And then downtown, you would just hang out. We went there when we first started going. There was I feel like an old man doing all these twitchy things. There was only Aquilonia, which we would go to every Wednesday and spend all of our money on these really, really cheap comics. I don't know how kids can do it nowadays. $5 for a comic book, $3 for a comic book. Ours was we would just save up our lunch money and use that, quarters and if we were lucky, we would get $1 once in a while. So, we would be spending like $5 and get like a stack of comics. It was crazy. And we got discounts. We got like a 10% discount for new comics. So back old issues were full price. New comics were 10% off. So we were in like hog heaven. I'm looking for Black Mask. That sounds racist. What is Black Mask? That sounds scary. So I need to see this. Black AF Widows and Orphans, #2. Who are these people? I don't know. They scare me. What was I looking for? I don't see it. Is this new? What's today? This is for the 18th. I didn't even seen this yet. Sorry, I'm just looking through comics. Okay, I'm looking at AC Comics, Action Lab. I don't see any of our friends. Archie Comics. They just only have Archie. I swear, Archie Comics used to do other things besides Archie. I have a whole bunch of, what are they called? Not Slimer. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They used to do that. Aspen Comics, BBC books. Oh, BBC. Can't go wrong with BBC. That's my favorite kind of porn. Doctor Who. Why would they have Doctor Who under that? Boom Studios. Adventure Time. I don't know if I would get into Adventure Time. I used to have a comic book of Fred Flintstone with 3D glasses. I don't have that either. I'm missing comics. I know I am. Sorry, I'm searching my house for it. No. 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 I'm missing comics. Adventure Time. That looks scary. That looks like a real life Adventure Time. I don't want to see that. I want to see the cartoon. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Jungle Fantasies, Comic Shop News, Caliber, Danger Zone, Dark Horse. So what do we know about Dark Horse? Isn't Dark Horse like DC or something? Isn't. It always cracks me up because that's how us Yankees talk. We always say the negative for some reason. Isn't Dark Horse DC? I don't know how to answer that. Yes or no? If you had to ask, is Dark Horse DC? I could say yes or I can say no, but isn't. Sorry, by Ling's on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She makes me stammer more. No, it's separate. Oh, okay. Dark Horse is separate. What do we know about Dark Horse? So I guess they would be considered an indie. So my place, but they have Buffy. My comic store has Buffy, which I don't want to get into because I hate getting in the middle of a story because then I have to look for the back issues and I never find back issues. Never. DC Comics. I don't see anything. Don't see anything. Don't see anything. Don't see anything. Dynamite. Sherlock Holmes. IDW. What do we know about IDW? IDW is the GI Joe. They're the ones that buy the licenses and then do really really bad comic books on whatever license they just bought. My Little Pony, GI Joe, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Volume 3. And that's a book. That's $20. Alan Moore. I don't even know how Alan Moore. I mean, Alan Moore is batshit crazy. I don't even know how he's not more batshit crazy. I'm still amazed. I mean, the man did Watchmen, and I believe he's got a deal with Marvel that if Watchmen drops a certain level in sales, everything reverts to him, and it has never dropped in sales. I don't even know how that works. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 0. What is this? A new age of mutant madness. If I see that, I'm going to the comic book store on Wednesday, maybe Thursday. If I see that there, I'm buying it. How much is it? $3.99. Because I'm still, even though I want to get rid of my Archie comics, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I still like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I will not be buying X Files. I don't like X Files. I don't like X Files because there's no end game. It's like playing chess with someone, and every time you get close, they just reset the board, and you're like, "Wait, I was almost done." X Files reset. Oh, mothers! That's me the whole entire. That is the synopsis of X Files. We play a game. We're playing a game. I'm winning. I'm doing well, and all of a sudden, game reset for no apparent reason. I didn't screw up. I didn't do nothing. No, you're just getting too close. Winona Earp. What? Image Comics. Image Comics are weird because they're definitely an indie where you have no clue what is what. Like I don't know what any of these are. Analog, Day of Hate, East of West, Ice Cream Man, Kick Ass, Magic Order, Rat Queen Special. I have no clue. Weatherman. Weatherman. What the hell is Weatherman? I don't know. If someone did a review on those and told me, and then maybe that's it. Then there's King Spot, Kodashina Comics, Lion Forge, Locust Magazine. I swear we didn't have this many. No, we did have a lot though. We had like Now Comics. We had a lot. Epic, Marvel Comics. Okay, we'll just quickly go through here. Blah blah blah. Nothing. Immortal. Hulk. Immortal. Does that mean the same thing nowadays? Like you can't die, right? Like Invincible Iron Man. Why am I going to watch Invincible Iron Man? He's invincible. Okay. I'm bored. Wait, Zeno loses invincibility? Peter Parker, the spectacular Spider-Man. Thor, True Believers, fantastic. Venom #2. I gotta see this real quick because I heard that Marvel does something where they. Oh, I can't see it. Zooming in. They have two numbers, LGY 162, I think it says. So it's not technically a #2. I don't know why they do that. Listen, I started Batman in the 400s. I was happy starting Batman in the 400s. I don't even. How can I have started them in the 400? Well, 400 because every year it's 50 issues, and it's been 20 years. I don't know because it's coming up to 1,000. On Oni Press, I don't see anything. Invader Zim. I don't even know what that is. But what you call it? What was Turtles? Mirage. Mirage Publishers. Dang. Sorry. I mean, Bai Ling, wasn't she in what you call it? Wasn't she in The Crow? I mean, yeah. That. Okay, Red 5 Comics, Rothick, Scott Comics, Self-Made Hero, Seven Seas Entertainment, Starburns, Titan, Tohan, Tor's what you call it? Wheel of Time, right? Huh. They have a graphic novel out called The Furnace. I'm not a big graphic novel fan because you don't collect graphic novels, really. In my mind, you don't grab because they're just going to publish more of them. It's not like a comic book where they do 10,000 prints and that's it. Vertical comics, that's what you call it. That's DC, right? Is that DC? You can talk. They're not. No one's watching. Oh, Japanese and manga. I'm so lost. Mobile Suit Gundam. Oh, these are books. $12.95, $12.95. Viz Media. These are all books, books, because they're like 13 bucks. Zenscope Entertainment. Grim Fairy Tales. That could be good or that could be bad. I don't know. And then they have cards. Revenge of Wonderland, #1. The only reason why I wouldn't cover this, Revenge of Wonderland, 1 of 6, is because they have A, B, C, D, E, F, G covers, all with different artists. I don't know which one to get. I don't care. You pick an artist and I'll buy it. I don't want to pick the artist. Oh boy, wait a second. Sorry. Ben Affleck's gonna beat up Ling with Kung Fu. Oh boy, they're gonna fight back. Oh boy. That's it. I mean, it looks like there's some good stuff. So I'll go and see what's up. Where were we again? I came home and I so wanted to drink because that lab was just so frustrating. I stayed until after 4 o'clock. Our lab lasted until 4. I was there till after 4 o'clock. And I said, and he's like, hey, your numbers, they look like they're off by a 10. Well, I was doing milliliters to liters and I was moving the decimal point 2 and I should have moved it 3. And that's why I was off by 10. What is this song? I don't know. I like this song, but I need to look it up some more. I didn't hit you, okay? Just wanna keep calling your name. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I've been looking sad at all the nicest places, baby. I feel crazy. I see me round in all empty faces. All night, every day. I've been looking sad. I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, I went to the wrong. All the nice places, give me something. You say nothing. Now I'm in a cab. What is happening today? Just wanna keep calling your name. Just wanna keep come home and I'm like really hungry and really tired. So because I'm crazy, return to me. Who cares? Mini driver. Mini driver's weird. She's no mouse. So, um, so I cleaned out these two big wine jugs, put sugar in it, and then put the wine on top, and then I shook them because I realized it was a bad thing to put the sugar in first. Next time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pot, put sugar in it, put water in it, boil that, let it cool, and then put that in the wine bottle. Okay, then the wine bottle, and then put the wine on top, and then it'll mix it. It should mix itself. It should mix better. But they're racked. They're not labeled yet. I need to print that out. My printer's not on. But I can open it up. Recent documents. Chem. Oh, there it is. Gravies. Gravies. Okay. Next plan is I'm going shopping on Wednesday, which is 2 days from now. I'm going to buy 4 things of cider. 4 things of cider should fit nicely into 3 wine bottles. I just need to make sure that I have 3 wine bottles when I want to rack them. Then, what are we going to do? We're going to get the little bottles out. I think we're going to get the little bottles out. One thing I want to do, I have a whole bunch of wine bottles. I'm not going to use wine bottles. I'm not going to use them. Because I would need to get a corker, and then I would need to get corks. That's too much hassle. I'm going to use just beer bottles. Just beer bottles. Okay, beer caps. That's about it. Then when I did that, I finished that, and then I sat here and I just fell asleep. I just fell right out for about 2 hours. That was crazy. I wake up and Yip Yip's next to me. I have no clue what is going on. I missed everything. That's why I'm on so late. So sorry about that. So hopefully, knock on wood, I'll hear something from the comic store. Let's go give them a visit real quick. Now, my comic store hosts a Comic-Con every so often. I don't know if I want to go. I'm very shy. And ours is going to be there at the end of the month. Jerry DeClare. DeCari? And he's done like Deadpool and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. Comics are getting political, and I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. We had to see this. I have to see this. I'm sorry. They have a store walkthrough. Like I didn't know where to park, so I parked in the restaurant next to the place. The last free comic book day was May 5th. Why? Why on your website do you have dark red on black? I can't read it. So I need to highlight everything so it turns white so I can finally read it. I am old, okay? I am old. I don't want to look on dark red on black. Not interested in pictures. Although one day I want to put a picture up here. I don't know if you can see, but there's tax for a poster. I should put the Howard Stern poster up there. I should put the poster up there. But I need to get I need to get a poster to put it on. Then I need to tape. It's a lot of work. I need to put that on the list though. Poster board and just get one. We have acquired lots of new to store Funko Pops. Oh, I don't like toys. As you can tell, although I'm like surrounded by them. Here's that girl. She's covered in masking tape. Hey, everybody! Ah, rah, 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 rah. But if you can see, I already broke her so many times. I mean, her head just like comes right off. She's okay. She's a strong woman. And if you take a woman's head off, you can just pop it right back on, and she's perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine. Oh, sorry. You can't see. Oops. And I didn't realize that because I was looking up today. How do you flip the camera? And they said you might want to check. A lot of cameras they'll show you backwards because you're used to talking to a mirror, and they broadcast it forwards, but they only do it backwards for you because you're used to talking to a mirror. And I looked, the last video looked like it was normal. Exciting news coming soon for our Legends cosplayers. Stay tuned for info and meeting time. Not a cosplayer. Not interested in it. Listen, I looked fucked up enough. I don't need to add to it. Again, he's showing a lot of toys. I'm not a good toy person. Did it change? Yeah, it did. I got arrows. I don't want to see my picture in here. I don't want people to know I'm here. These are cosplayers. Although I do hear that in cosplay, there's a lot of sex, which is never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. The bat and the cat. Who cares? Who cares? Blah, 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 blah. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Trade paperbacks. They call them TBBs in my world. What is this? What the hell is this? Did you change the channel? Okay, no. Sorry, it was a cartoon. Apparently, there's a cartoon in this movie. Dang. All right, what else is there? Hey, there's. They have an eBay store. Oh, geez, Batman Adventures, $300. Yeah. What? Amazing Spider-Man, $1,150. Oh, whatever. I want books I can read. Yeah, then I'll go to eBay. I know. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. All right, let's see if they post anything on Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook late. No, in the second part of the day. I think I was on this morning. What? Okay. What? Isn't that like Black Cat or something? Maybe she looks fat. See if they posted anything new. They're looking to buy Silver and Bronze Age comics. Okay. First issue of Deadpool. Third one in 3 weeks. All right. I think that's it. I don't see anything good. Nothing good. So what else do we do? I have to do my homework. I have to rewrite my notes. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Sorry. All right. So let's end this shindig. What is B7? Bingo! Holy crap, no. Get out of here. So the way I heard it, let's see what Snopes say. Snopes used to be like really, really good website, and now it's just a shill. Snopes used to be like hardcore, like you would go there all the time, and it was either right or wrong, and it was great. And now they're just shills, and they have all these political dramas, and it sucks. But the way I heard it, there were these two guys in a concentration camp, and they just had these dreams of leaving the concentration camp. Nowadays, you can't even say concentration camp without people going, "Oh, yeah, you're a Nazi." See, they want to just like destroy the whole past of it, and I'm like, you can't destroy the past because then you're damned to repeat it. But then again, Antifa is beating the fuck out of people with bike locks and mace, so they're wanting to repeat it. Good job, Antifa. Good job. You're bringing it back. Bring it back. Bring back the fourth wave, the fifth Reich, the sixth Reich. Bring them all back. So that's why there's like urban things about like chimney tops, because they could just look out their cages and pretend that they could get out. And I think eventually they did get out, and then they had this song. This is where I got messed up because I was trying this, and then it popped. My capo popped. I don't even understand this. Just listen to this part, okay? I haven't tried this yet, but. I need to look this up. Oh. I did have milk today. Oh, because I was hungry and I had to have something, so I had some milk, and that always gets me thumbed up. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, in the dreams that you dream of once all apart. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up with behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops high above chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Birds fly, and the dreams that you dare to can't someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. And the dreams that you dare to why guess that's it for us. You got a couple songs. Hopefully one was good, or they're all terrible. I know. That's it for us. We are out of here. Hope he didn't stare you down. Hope Boots didn't try to bite you. He does that. He bites me a lot. So we'll see. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Rehab. Ugh. Rehab. No. But I'm going 5:30 tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to do a live video in the morning. Hopefully I'll be able to do a video in the evening, unmolested. Oh, I just, this is insane. And I think if someone calls you a troll, that's a racist statement. Because in my games, a troll is a race. Right? Trolls are race. And if you call me a troll, that means you're a racist. So stop it. All right. Well, I'm out of here. I'm going to see if anyone's on now. Maybe, hopefully, someone will be. But I need to do a lot of homework. So with peace and love, we are out of here. Deuce to the face. We will see you later. Remember, be good to each other. Do what you love, even if you're not good at it. Keep on doing it until you become good at it, or you just keep on loving it. Keep on loving it. So peace and love. We are out of here. Have a good one, people. Bye-bye.